midpoint and distance in a coordinate plane. If we have a line like the one I'm drawing and we want to know the midpoint, well, the midpoint for this segment is here. But if we want to know exactly what point is that, we can use the formula, which is x1 plus x2 into 2, y1 plus y2 into 2. Now, if we assume that this is x1, y1, and that this is x2, y2, let's find the midpoint for these 2 points. So we start, and we say 7 plus 2 into 2, 5 minus 4 into 2. If we add this one, we get 9 over 2, and in this one we get 1/2. It means that this is 4.5 or 4.5 and 1/2. And that is my final answer. Midpoint. EF. Okay, right now, the coordinate of y is 0, 2, which is this one. The midpoint of xy is this one, the red one. We need to find the x point, which should be around here, okay? But we don't know which is the point, but we're going to find it. So this is what we have of information. So let's use our formula. And if you remember that the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 into 2, y1 plus y2 into 2. Let's substitute. I know that this is equal to 3, and I know that this is equal 2 minus 5, because they are telling me here that that is the midpoint. So what I'm going to do is substitute the values that they're giving me. So x1 is 0. Can you see it here? Okay, 0 plus 2 plus x2 into 2 is equal to 3. And this side, I'm going to put 2 plus y2 into 2 is equal to minus 5. Can you see from where we get the 3 and the minus 5? Okay, so let's solve and get x1. Here we go. We have 0 plus x2 is equal to 6. 0, x2 is equal to 6. I already have the value of x. Let's see the value of y. 2 plus y2 is equal to minus 10, because we're going to be multiplying these two, the 2 and the minus 5. It gives me minus 10. Then I say y2 is equal to minus 12. And that will be the value of x. And if I have to look for that point, it will be around here, and that is 6 minus 12. okay? And that is how you find a point that you don't have, which is this one. Let's do another example. Another example, they're giving us the midpoint for ST, and that is 5 minus 8. I will have to find S because they're giving me T, and T is 0, 4. So these are the two things they're giving me, this and this. I need to find this one. Well, let's substitute just like we did with the other example. We say the midpoint formula is x1, but I'll substitute x1 for 0. So I will put here 0 plus x2 is equal to 5, because that's what they're telling me here. Are you with me? And into 2, and I have the other one, which is 4 plus y2. It's equal to minus 8. Let me put it in black. Minus 8 into 2. Okay, now let me solve for the x2. And we say 0 plus x2, 5 into 2. x2 is equal to 10. 4 plus y2 equals to minus 8 into 2. So I pass these multiplying, and I have minus 16. And my final answer is minus 20. That is the other point, which will be expressed as 10 minus 20. This is S. Problem number 3. We're going to find the distance, okay? The distance between each pair of points. If it's necessary, we will round to the nearest tenth. So the problem is this one. I have point A and point B, and I have the distance formula, which is x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. And what we're going to do is name these y1, x1, y1, x2, y2. It doesn't really matter which is x1 and y1, x1, y1, or x2, y2. But we're going to name them right now like that. So we say x1 is 6 minus 1. And the other one is 7 minus 7 square. This is 6 plus 1, it's a 7 square, because this is 0. So this is 49. The distance between these 2 points, it's 7. Problem number 4. If we want to find the distance of 8, 2, and 3 minus 3, I have to use the formula, the distance formula, and substitute. Okay, here we go. Let's substitute. We say x's are minus 8 minus 3 square plus 2 minus 3 square. It's minus, I'm sorry. It's 2 minus a minus 3, okay? So we have, this gives me 11 minus 11 square, and this gives me a 5 square. This is 121 plus 25, square root of 146. And if we find the square root of 146, this will give me 12.08. And if I have to round to the nearest tenth, like the instruction said so, this will be 12.1. And that is my